What did Eddie Howe really mean by competitive edge? Newcastle take on West Ham on Sunday at St James's Park. Let's hear what he had to say in his press conference. I'm Ken, this is Inside the Toon. Eddie Howe's spoken ahead of Newcastle's final home game of the season against West Ham, and his message was clear: what Newcastle must keep their competitive edge. But with Trippier set for what could be his final St James's Park appearances, Joelinton a doubt, and Lewis Hall backed after his Young Player of the Season nomination, there's plenty bubbling under the surface. It's just about finishing strong, or is Howe really looking towards a summer reset? So Eddie demands a reaction. Final home game of the season. Kieran Trippier tribute. Joelinton is a doubt, which we will talk about. Lewis Hall's fitness update. And Hall is up for Young Player of the Year award. And what could it mean for next season? Howe's made it clear Newcastle cannot coast into the final home game. He called the West Ham match massive and said Newcastle must finish at St James's Park with a positive feeling. We need that competitive edge. We have to do ourselves justice first and foremost. Howe wants the players to show the supporters that every game still matters, even with the season nearly over. This is a big one for fan connection. One last home push. So some good news. Lewis Hall, Eddie said, he's fine and has trained well this week, while Joelinton is a doubt with a slight thigh problem. Howe said he'll be assessed over the next couple of days. Eddie was full of praise for Lewis Hall. He's backed him after his nomination for the Premier League Young Player of the Season. He said Hall had a very good season, grew stronger after injury, became consistent and produced some eye-catching displays. He would be a worthy winner. Eddie paid tribute to Kieran Trippier. Howe gave a really strong tribute to Kieran ahead of what could be his final game at St James's Park. He praised Trippier for taking a risk by joining Newcastle when the club was fighting relegation, saying it wasn't financially motivated. Trippier chose the project, Howe said. His role in transforming the defence, the Champions League season, his cup final performance, lifting the trophy with Bruno and Lascelles. He was pivotal to all the change that's gone on since he arrived. Thank you, Kieran Trippier. Eddie's also looking forward to next season. The clearest thing was that Howe is already assessing what next year's Newcastle might look like. That doesn't mean he's given up on this season, but it does mean selection decisions are being made with the summer of 26 and 27 in mind. It's all about the details for Eddie. It's the details that win football matches, very much aimed at the drop points, late goals and game management issues that have haunted Newcastle this season. Yep, William Osula has been named Newcastle Seller Player of the Month for April, a proper breakout month. Newcastle confirmed supporters voted him the winner after his April performances, especially after he scored against Bournemouth and Palace. He absolutely stormed the vote with 76%, Malik Chow with 11 and Lewis Miley with 10. The biggest story is that Osula's form has suddenly turned from promising squad player option into a serious attacking weapon. Eddie recently said Osula has rich potential, highlighting his pace, power, two-footed finishing, attitude and the willingness to learn. Howe also noted he scored 4 goals from the previous 6 Premier League appearances. It follows his big March moment too. Osula won the Premier League Guinness Goal of the Month with the sensational 90th minute winner, Get In Will. So thanks for watching. Coming out next will be the match day video, and then followed by the predictions video by myself. I'm Ken. This is Inside the Toon. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more Newcastle United match videos from the series. Away the lads.